Who's brought home that new puppy? Or maybe you're planning to get one in the next month or so. So I would like to share with you, 3 early training priorities, the 3 things you should focus on when you bring home a new puppy. So my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. I specialize in working with pet parents of family dogs, companion dogs. And I help pet parents with puppies, young puppies that they bring home, like 2 to 4 month old, or those dogs that have been with them maybe a couple of months. And maybe they're now in their adolescent months, like maybe 5 month, 6 month old to about 2 years old. And then, of course, I help pet parents with adult dogs they may have rescued or adopted. So I help the pet parents raise and train well-adjusted and well-mannered dogs. So back to the puppy. If you brought home a puppy, you're probably thinking that, you may not need to get a trainer yet. There's a lot of other things going on, but I'm going to tell you, just teaching them sit is not what a trainer does. They can give you guidance and maybe someone that's in your corner when you're having those difficult days. I don't know if you have heard the term, puppy blues, but it's where people that brought home a puppy may be going through feelings of regret of bringing home a new puppy. But, they get over it, they get through it, but it's that difficult at times. Now, your puppy, they're like little sponges. They are soaking up everything from day one. So don't wait. Training early is crucial. And these are some of the things that can happen, backfire if you don't incorporate some training. You may end up with some unwanted behaviors and habits. They could develop like habits like nipping and jumping, which may be harder to fix later. I mean, it can be done, but why not start right from the beginning? Now, if you had a dog before, your memory may be foggy. You may remember that perfect dog that you had in the last couple of years, but you probably forgot that training took more than what you are remembering. Now, what should you work on those first couple of weeks with your puppy? The first thing is potty training, establishing a routine to avoid accidents. The second thing that I highly recommend is you teach them to play gently with you. Because I don't know if you remember those teeth, those teeth are like needles. They can hurt, they can scratch, sometimes draw blood. And teach them how to interact with you, maybe with a toy, not play with you, with biting your hands or feet or grabbing your clothes. The third thing that you should make sure that you work on the first couple of weeks with them is building trust and a good bond. This is going to be your best friend, right? So let's get it off right. Let's start off on the right paw. A well-trained dog is not only a happy dog and happy human, but, the dog feels secure and safe. So these should be your priorities. And you know what? Having guidance from someone an expert, someone that knows about the best way to train your dog. Because training your specific dog is not a cookie cutter event. You have to work with the dog in front of you. And that's where the trainer can come help if you're running into problems. Now, if you're ready to get started, one of the things you can do first is download my free sample puppy schedule, right, to help you start potty training and good habits. So you can learn some basic information by downloading this, checking things on YouTube, or maybe even Googling. But to help you with your specific dogs and the pitfalls that you may have been falling into or may fall into in the future, to prevent that, it's a good choice to put the work in now, start correctly, or else, like I mentioned, you'll be facing, these unwanted behaviors and habits that will take longer to correct. Even service dogs, they start training. They start training with a trainer with these basic things, the potty training, how to interact with you properly, and building that bond, feeling safe, helping them feel safe and secure. So let's get started. Let's start with this at least. Download my free sample puppy schedule. And then afterwards, give me a call. In the comments, I will make sure the link to this guide is there. And I also have my phone number. So let's chat. Let's chat. And let's raise your pup. Let's raise your pup to be a well-mannered and well-adjusted dog. All right. Thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday. And I will see you next Tuesday.